Yo, what is up guys? I'm here hitting you up with a new video. Actually surprised because I was planning on making the Hoyan Inferno guide, but we got in the meantime a update from the developers of Etheria Restart. And if you watched my video the other day where I said I don't want to hear anything from the devs with they will improve on that, I just want to hear like the key facts, and now we got the facts. Now let's go over what the Etheria Restart devs came up with. Now they added a patch note or patch detail, an emergency patch, which is scheduled for tomorrow. So not 2-week patch cycle, but this is like a emergency patch. So what they're saying here is dear hype, and it was posted on Facebook, so it was actually hard to find because it's not even on the official Discord. But dear hyperlinkers, after the previous optimization and adjustments, we have continued to listen to players' feedback and observe in-game data performance. Based on the current gaming experience and difficulty balancing, we've decided to promptly initiate a new round of adjustments. We hope all hyperlinkers will keep sharing their valuable suggestions with us. We are committed to listening carefully to everyone's voices and working together to build a more exciting world of Etheria. Now this is something I want to see also from different games. I don't want to wait a whole patch cycle to get a fix. I want to see like immediate fixes, emergency patches, right? So you don't have, if you have like a 2-week or 3-week patch cycle, that these patches come in 2 or 3 weeks, but immediately. Now this is the right approach to do so. To provide hyperlinkers with an even better adventure experience, Etheria Restart will implement a silent update. No action required from players. On July the 2nd, 3 AM UTC -5. Following the update, hyperlinks can directly enjoy the newly adjusted content. So tomorrow, this update will go live tomorrow. After the update is complete, compensation for the adjustments will be sent to the mailbox. Compensation 100 Hydra Crystal. Now what did they change? Details of the update are as follows. Lower difficulty of Grim Pursuit Nico Nana Inferno level. Boss HP reduced by 15%, attack by 20%, and speed by 10%. This is actually a lot. I like that they continued nerfing down Nico Nana, because even in the current state with the nerfed Nikocon, it's still a little bit too tough. And as you guys know, Nico is more or less the entry level into Inferno dungeons, and you do need the free matrices, so you have something to work with, right? And this is a good part. Then the next thing, they actually lowered the difficulty of Shadowflame Hoyan, which will be a guide today. Inferno level, boss HP reduced by 15%, attack by 10%, and monster Durant attack reduced by 15%. So you will receive overall less damage from Hoyan and the minions, and the boss also has 15% less HP. This should help out. We have to see how it works when we go live with this change, but I think the boss HP does help slightly, but I think the bigger impact will be the reduced damage to Hoyan and the minions, because this will overall add to the survivability of the team. Then next up we have lower difficulty of the threshold DokiDoki Inferno level. All monsters HP reduced by 10%. Monster Elite Veiler in the second wave attack reduced by 20%. Now this is actually, that surprised me a lot reading that, because I did not see them nerfing DokiDoki that much. I appreciate that overall. Now a 10% nerf is, if you remember, I made the DokiDoki Inferno guide for the videos. The minions in wave 1 have 80k HP, and the big boys in the middle have 90k, so a 10% damage nerf to that. They will drop down to like 72k, and the other one will drop down from 90k to like 80k or 81k, and the weaker ones will drop from 80k to 72k, which also helps a lot, especially when you like use Remoko or something like that to kill the wave faster. And the big boys in the next wave are actually very tanky. The big guy has 150k HP, so now he will drop down by 10%, so he will drop down to 135k, and the minions on the side are 100k, so they have 90k. Now this also speeds up your progress, that you can clear DokiDoki faster. And now the Elite Veiler, the middle boss, deals 20% less damage, which is good because he does like to one-shot units. This should help as well with survivability. Then surprisingly enough, this was all for the Grim Pursuit. I'm surprised that we didn't get a nerf to Rengokutsu yet, Inferno, because that guy is RNG hell pure and he definitely needs a heavy nerf. Like, this guy is actually ridiculous. No one can even farm Rengo reliably, so I'm actually surprised to not see a single nerf to him. Maybe with the next update. But then they also decided to nerf the Ember track. Now Sharon, and also they did not specifically mention if it is the normal difficulty or hard difficulty, or is it if it's in general Ember track. But I think from the wording it should be Ember track in general. Now Sharon, boss HP reduced by 25% on all 3 battle phases, which is huge, by the way, if you think about it. 25% is a lot, especially with the 3 bars. This should help out a lot of people who were stuck at Sharon or now stuck at Sharon to pass by. And also they changed, adjusted Astarte. Monster Alpha Disorder, which was the dark one, effect actually reduced by 50%, which is huge. Yeah, that one needed a nerf. This was for wave 1. All enemy attack in the second phase reduced by 20%, which was also like, first wave was very annoying because of the dark one, and the second wave is also annoying because they deal way too much damage. And I think a lot of people actually were able to get from Ember track normal all the way up to floor 42, and then 42 where you actually get a perfect lattice with Astarte was actually the showstopper. Now with these adjustments arriving tomorrow, this should actually help a lot of people to actually clear it and advance in that and actually get their resources. So I feel like this was definitely a step into the right direction, because this one was a little bit overtuned, and especially in difficulties, but it went like from level 5 to a level 100 really quick. And last but not least, they also adjusted anything echoes Heinrich normal enemy marvel speed reduced by 5%, and then for normal heart and nightmare levels enemy Heinrich speed reduced by 7%. So basically they reduced the speed requirement for that stage. I actually cleared Heinrich the other day. I was actually able to first try him, but I do have a lot of speed on my units. But I was actually surprised, like, dude, they have way too much speed on him. Like, it's insane how much speed they have on him. So this is a step into the right direction as well. Good choice to nerf his speed as well. And yeah, those are all the adjustments that are coming tomorrow. And as I said, guys, I like this change. I think this is a good message from the developers to the community, that they listen to the feedback, right? Because as I said, I think Sean B made a video where he was talking to one of the devs in the DMs, where they say, oh yeah, we are listening to feedback, and this is for me all the time, blah, 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 blah. Now this is what I'm looking for. Now they're coming out with a statement. Now they're saying, yo, we heard you, we have the adjustments prepared. I don't want to hear a we heard you and we will work on something, because that's just standard corporate lingo. But this is, we heard you, those are the changes, and you will get them tomorrow. This is what I want to see. This is a good sign. So everybody who's complaining right now, this is a very good sign in general. Like, they listen and they brought out a statement with the corresponding adjustments. There are still obviously more topics to cover, but at least we get something here, right? And yeah, that's all I want to cover for this video. Later today, you will get the Inferno Hoyen guide. I have 2 teams for you guys for Hoyen. We'll showcase that. So in case you didn't subscribe, feel free to subscribe with notifications on so you do not miss out on that video as well. And if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. I really appreciate it, and see you with the next one. Deuces.